Alright, this is Steve with Apex Home Inspections, and today is Saturday, November 14th, 2015, and we are here at 6755 Parkway Drive in Gladstone. We're here today to do an inspection of the sewer line, and as you can see, we're out in front of the house. Our cleanout is just to the right of the main entry. There's our front door there, and right here in the ground is our clean out. It's a 4-inch cast iron line. Let's go ahead and drop our camera on in there. See about getting that pointed in the right direction. There we go. We're going to zero off our counter in the upper right hand corner of our screen, and we will begin our push all the way out to the city main. At least that's our goal for this afternoon. A couple of notes about today's inspection. This home was built in 1972, and we're in an older neighborhood of Gladstone. Homes that were built around the same era, so I do expect to see this material all the way out to the street, and then possibly transitioning into some concrete. We'll find out shortly. Again, this is a 4-inch cast iron line. Cast iron lasts an awful long time, but it does tend to scale up, and thereby making kind of a rough surface which could catch on to things. So one of the things we'll look for is making sure that the surface is smooth, that we're not grabbing onto any solid waste. Coming up on 35 feet or so, and so far things look pretty good. This camera head does not self-right, so therefore it can flip around and whatnot, but at the moment you can see that the bottom of the pipe is on the lower left-hand corner of the screen. That flips around a little bit. High water marks on either side, indicated in the dark lines underneath the white, gives us an idea of how heavily this line gets used. And before we forget, let's go ahead and make a note of this transition. Where was that? So let's take a note real quick. Here at about 43 feet we make a transition to a concrete line. Concrete is also a very durable material, but it wears a little differently than cast iron. Concrete will actually wear out the floor of the pipe. Over decades, you'll actually end up wearing away the cement that holds the rocks together. Eventually, sort of like a river cuts a gorge in a mountainside, water cuts the same kind of a gorge in concrete pipe. Here at about 57 feet we do have some pretty minor root intrusion on either side of the pipe. Over decades and decades of water running over a concrete pipe, it can actually cut a hole into the bottom or the floor of the pipe. This pipe looks like it's in pretty good shape though. 1972 is actually pretty young for concrete pipe. And then here at about 68 feet we make connection with the city main. Other than the roots we saw at 57 feet, this line looks pretty clean. Not sure if I'll recommend any action at the moment. We'll go ahead and pull the camera back, we'll locate the roots, see where those are at. Other than that, I think I'll make final comment in the written report. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much.